Welcome again to Let's Talk Chemistry with Pastor Dan. We've got our quarter exam. We're going to just about finish the quarter out with this. We'll have one day left, but we're going to have 4 practices. So let's take a look at each of these. So the first one, there it is. Now again, you can get that online if you don't want to copy these all down. Now you'll notice I don't have any types of reactions inside of here, or I don't have balancing equations because they're inside of the stoichiometry problems. So that's the first practice. That's the second practice. That's the third practice. Give enough time to make sure you understand what we're doing. And then the fourth practice. A little shorter, but everything's still there exactly the same. All right, and let's look at the answers then. Answers for 1. Here we go. Answers for 2. Answers for 3. A little tight in the end there. I'm sorry about that. Okay. And the answers for 4. Here we go. All right, and just so you know, there are 2 different quarter exams that you can choose from. So they're both there. That will give us just about the end of the quarter. We'll have one more day. We'll start gas laws. So you might have noticed that I hadn't necessarily given any additional talks at the end for a while because we've been doing some stuff here where I'm working and I've been busy. And God began to speak to me to talk to you about being busy. We live in a very busy culture and we almost don't slow down at all anymore. Even when we do, we don't get quiet. There's so many times I try to talk to somebody and they can't hear me because they have those earbuds in their head. They always have things going on. Now, I'm not being an old fogey and, the old, that goes to everybody. My own life. We can get busy even doing God's stuff for the Lord. And the reality is we need to slow down. We need to take time, listen to the Father, see what he has. Isaiah talks about the fact to be still and know that I am God, to be able to come to a place of rest and take time to pray, but also communicate with the Father, ask what's on his heart, listen back to what he has. Because a lot of times we get ourselves in trouble because we're trying to go a million different directions. And God has one way. In Psalms 119, thy word is a light unto my path. It's a single path. But if we're going everywhere, we don't know what that path is. And that's often how we get ourselves in trouble. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Take care. God bless. Talk to you later. Bye.